What's good people? We out here in DLAMB'S garden. Just wanted to show you a couple of things that I'm doing. One, I'm putting these beds to sleep. Pulled everything up, laid everything down. Then I got this this pine bark, nice thick layer, just to kind of keep everything up under the ground, working and moving. So all the little worms, the microbes, everything, they can do what they do over the winter time. Keep that ground warmed up a little bit. Almost like it insulates what's up under it. Right here, you see I still got that mint. That mint grow real heavy. So hopefully I pulled up a lot of that up out of the beds. But it grows all throughout. That mint mean. But that's that mint, man. You can just pick these. You can take them, I chew on them. Sometimes I take a couple, drop them in my water. I bought me a grapevine, didn't know what I wanted to do with it. So I think this is where I officially want to let it stake up, kind of let it grow up. So once these leaves die off, feed that soil with that organic material. Hopefully that thing will climb up, kind of go all up the poles, go along this lighting, do what it do. Then you see, like right before it start getting too cold, put some more collard greens in the ground. I got some collards, those collard greens, that kale. You see we've been picking off of that all season, still kind of pulling some off. It looked like somebody picked off. The more you pick off, the more it grow. Then these little thin pieces right here, them carrots. I just dropped it in the ground to see what they do. It looked like they coming up. It's just like one or two of them, but you know, we've been getting them. That's some spinach. Those things down there, these are, what is this? Let me see. That's rosemary. That's some good stuff. Wife like to cook with that. So we got some of that. Then, what's going on? Still trying to figure out where my DLAMB'S garden piece going. Not for sure yet. These are my peppers. They kind of going bad. I'm ready to start pulling them up. I think I'm gonna pull them up one more time. Gonna make me a nice big batch of hot sauce. Be done with those, but that's the remainder of it. A lot of stuff ready to go. Check the cayenne. These them cayenne peppers. Ain't that beautiful, man? Anything's ready. Then as we go here, I got my arches up. I think I'm gonna put some beans on here for next year. I'm clearing the way for this. This was garlic chive. I had to pull those up. I don't think I want the garlic chives here no more, but those are another one that once you plant them, they keep on going. I got my pear tree back there in a container. All these beds are done. Then we got my tomatoes. These things still going. They the truth too. A couple of them are splitting. Look at that. Ain't even gotta do nothing. Just take them. That thing's good. Just pop them. This right here, call this berry roll. There's blackberry, there's a blueberry, and there's raspberry. Look at that. We got a couple of them on here. See that? There's a raspberry. There's a couple of raspberries. Got them in that soil. Hopefully by next year, you know, every year, get better and better. Then another thing I've been working on is getting my grass together. So with my grass, I've been doing that overseeding the grass seed. So I've been sprinkling that down. And as you can see, like it's wet out here. I just got finished watering my grass, even in this cold weather, so I can get those roots established. I got my elephant. I'm ended up pulling my elephant ear up, kind of put it right here. Just rearranging the garden. That grass is green. You know what I mean? Still doing little stuff. Then I got my elephant ears over here in my waterfall. Got this set off. But my elephant ears, they going through it. I shouldn't even let my babies get like that. Should have went ahead and cut them. Go and cut them down instead of having them suffer through that. But I ended up keeping one in the pot. I got that in the house, but I kept this one out here. I probably cut it off all the way at the base.
probably within here just trying to probably cut that off, mound that up more with some of these wood chips, which is going to insulate those roots. You know what I mean? So by the springtime, once that ground warm back up, hopefully we're going to see those shoot back up. And the same things for this palm. It's still looking good. I kind of had to break that down, dissect that a little bit. But that was growing wild, so I clipped a lot of it. And you can see, it still want to make the fan. Look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful. Then we have over here, this is my watermelon. This is where my watermelon go. All that little greenery that's coming up, all that was like grass clippings. A lot of the vegetables and things that I had left over, I got those all piled up. So that's all gonna be food for the soil going through the winter. So with this little blanket, this pine bark, it's gonna keep everything up under that nice. See all these little divots, these little squirrels going in my stuff. I'll be trying to catch it, but check this out. See how deep this is? All this wood chips. All this wood chips. But it's so fine, it breaks down and look right up under that. Oh, that's that rich soil. Also, these wood chips, over time, these wood chips break down also. So as the water leaches down into that, it's just feeding that soil. So once I put those seeds in there, I put those the little plants in there, what I'm gonna show you with the greenhouse. Once I take those and kind of get that early start, by the time I get them out here to put them in the ground, they're gonna thrive. So every year I'm learning something a little bit different about the garden. And it's like, man, I'm out here in a kid in a candy store. I got my little rig stuff, got my little makeshift door. I'm out here playing, just trying to experiment with different stuff. But this is inside my greenhouse. Right now it's too much of nothing, but I got some more berries in here. I kind of put a couple of these in here. And it's definitely, even with this weather that we have, it's still kind of warmer in here than it is out there. That's all my little trays. I can't wait. This is every season. You know what I mean? You just see something different. I'm enjoying it. But this whole back area, I got plans for this. So through this trellis, I need to go ahead and cut that off. And then add another section. This little opening right here. I think I want to add some little rocks. But I think that back area, I want to kind of do something with my plants. I got plants inside. I think during the summer, they grow so well with the natural environment, with the water and the sun. I think I want to get those out. Probably put a tarp up, like just a tarp to kind of shield the sun, but you still allow rain and stuff to get into it. But I think I want to take some of this. I need to cut that trellis on that far end where you see that little potter, what's that, the little flower pot. I need to cut all that off. I think I'm gonna put that in that space so I have an archway with the rocks, with a pathway going around. I ain't figured it out yet, but yeah, this is DLAMB'S garden. But it's definitely been an exciting season to see everything growing up. And these buckets right here, I take these buckets, I put these in the ground, then I take I need to fill it back up, but I got everything emptied up out of it right now. So I take I take eggshells, coffee grinds, banana peels, like everything like organic, and just dump it in there. And then if you look on the sides of those, you see all those little holes. I got them all around the sides and all at the bottom. So those worms come up through that. They go through that. They create their little, wherever they go, once they get through this soil, and they just provide like the air and everything get down in there. It's just a beautiful thing how it all works, you know? So I'm still learning and growing, enjoying this garden. When I say silence the noise and getting away, this is one of the best things that ever happened to me, man, coming out into this garden, to where that peace of mind at, you know what I mean? but I definitely enjoy getting to the garden, just seeing how amazing things are. Even during this down season, it's like it's never over. I'm always out here creating, recreating, coming up with new things. Check out these tomatoes just falling. There's just so much. And I had about 4 to 5 tomato, just 4 to 5 tomatoes growing. And then it gets so much water and everything like that, and they start splitting. But you know, they still good. It's good. Look at that. We in what? October? It's the last one. I'm still slow motion. We still pick off of it. Still getting food. Probably could have did more. So next year I'm gonna learn that succession planting. So you plant so many within the greenhouse. I put so many in the greenhouse, starting them out probably about February, March. Probably about a week, 2 weeks at a time. So once I plant the ones for the first week, I put those in the ground. In 2-3 weeks, I put the other set in the ground. That way, once the one set get done, the next one will be ready. And I probably try to figure out how to do that throughout the season. But that's just more research, keeping me busy, seeing how amazing the Creator is. You know what I mean? How He set all this up for us, what He's doing for us. And sometimes getting caught up with the distractions of life, distractions of this world, we forget about the simple things, man, that our Creator did for us. It's always been about Him. This ain't never about us. We out here having a life experience to witness Him. I remember scriptures say, man, it said, learn of me. Oh my goodness, learn of me. We distracted by the noise. Can't be distracted by the noise. Like I was saying, once you forgive, whatever heavy weight is on you, whatever that heavy weight that you deal with, once you silence that noise and you understand that God in control of everything, that I can let go, that I can be at peace, that I can be free, all I can do is let the light shine before men, that they may see my good works. It ain't about me. They glorify the Father which is in heaven, because then you begin to see in your world, when you surrender, when you die to self, when you be in this world but not of this world, wear this world like a loose garment, be in it but not of it, then it tells you a pilgrim passing through. Man, look, He getting us through. He getting us through. I'm 49. I'll be 50 in January. Man, I got a story to tell. He get me through. I just surrendered, died to myself. It took me almost, 50 years? Children of Israel went through the wilderness 40 years, going in circles because they missed it. There's a lot of people had to die off. A lot of the older people had to die off. They missed it. The younger generation, look what we dealing with. Man, we watching the pages come to life. We can get deep. We can play deep if we want to. Man, His word don't pass away. I'm just watching. It's nothing new under the sun. But it's a beautiful thing just to understand and see your Creator at work. Later for all of that, I'm not tripping. I'm an artist. All this is nothing. I just like to create. This hasn't always been. I can show you what my first garden started off. It was small. It was a little small piece, probably about 4 feet by 4 feet, small little garden. And then every year it just started getting more exciting. Then the ideas start coming and start getting more creative. I can't put that on me. The Creator was doing that, putting it in my spirit every year to do it, to show. He was showing me how big He is. You know what I mean? One of my biggest plans and biggest dreams, biggest goals and visions, just to have some land next. That way we can have some land, just have an acre to a land. You know what I mean? A whole bunch of these. Can you imagine a whole bunch of these beds right here? Whatever size for you. If you want to be a starter off, you can do a 4 feet by 4 feet. If you want to get larger, you can do this feet by this feet. And you can do tend to your garden all year. You can just tend to it, not just for me, but just to be able to teach people how to learn, how to do it, and to get away from the noise and understand who our provider is, who our source is. How when we lean to Him, put our trust in Him, the ways of the world, it's going to be the ways of the world. Don't nothing change. Don't nothing change. The only thing to change is our hearts and our minds going back to Him. To go back to Him, come on, man. Got to go get back to him. Religion, all that's noise. Come on, man. To get back to him, we got to get back to him. And he draws you. He draws you. Nobody comes to him unless he draws you. Recognize whatever you're going through, he drawing you. He drawing you. Whatever you go through, you think that's you? That ain't you. That's the love of your creator. That's the love of your father. He drawing you to him. We just ignoring the call. That's all we doing. We ignoring the call. It's till I die to myself. Let that me go. My desires, my thoughts, let all that stuff go. And begin to look and see him. I see him. I see him. And I'm thankful and I'm grateful. And whatever my purpose is, to share with the world, to lift him up. He said, if I be lifted up, I'll draw all men unto me. Not lift me up. He's the word of God says, if I be lifted up, if Yah be lifted up, he'll draw all men unto him. I just died to myself and I did it. I did what the word say. Now I'm watching it. I'm watching it. Not about the things and the stuff, but that's just a portion of it. Oh my goodness. Y'all keep shining, yo. And just keep a lookout. Got to get the other side of this garden watered. Just to kind of, you know what I mean? He's showing me things. I'm just having experience. I'm experimenting, trying out different things. I'm not an expert. I'm just out here trying different things. I'm putting soil in the ground. And whatever he leads me, I just follow. And I'm simply in awe. I'm just watching it. Let me tell you something real quick. I had some sunflowers out here, right? My sunflowers, they grow 13, 14 feet tall, max height. Can't even reach the tops. The heads are probably about two of those, maybe like two of those put together. And in the morning, the front of my yard, the sun come up. The heads face that way. Towards the evening, they face this way. The sun goes down this way, and those heads follow. The beautiful thing at harvest, when they ready, it's like they bow down, they done. How do we know? They done. It's over. Leaves start to die, then you pull them, and every seed that's on that head, I don't even want to, it's too scary to count. Each one of those seeds I can take out the head and put it back in the ground, which is going to produce me another sunflower. Some more seeds. Oh my goodness. Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man that trusts in him. Keep shining, good people. Love y'all. Peace.